Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Planning with Rocket. Today we are going to be planning for August 24th through August 30th. We are planning for essentially the last week in August. And so what did I say, the 24th through, wait, hold on a second. 24 through, yeah, the 30th. Sorry, I'm like looking at my calendar. I should have wrote it down. So yeah, the 24th through the 30th. So the week after that we'll plan for will be the 31st going into September. So I think for next week I'm gonna try to get a little bit more festive for you guys, and kind of decorate the desk for us as we go into the new season. I'm so excited. This summer has been really good to us. We still have some fun things coming up, and I gotta find out when the official first day of fall is, but in my mind we are still celebrating summer. So I went ahead and pulled out Happy Planners Tropical Boho, Happy Planners Bold and Botanical. I have my Rongrong alphabet collection here, rainbow collection, and time to date. I'm looking at my planner, and I actually use my planner, but it has a bunch of personal stuff in it, so my bad. I know I don't do flip throughs with you guys. One day when it's not like super personal stuff. I know people like white it out, but I was like, I kind of like the information in here for memory keeping. But anywho, it looks like I used purple was my theme, so I'm trying to see if we're gonna end up doing the same. So kind of like how that turned out with some purple and pink in here. And I think I was running out of the other colors, and eventually guys, I'm going to have to order another one of these. So let's see, we're on the purple. I think I'm just gonna stick with the purple if I can, because I already finished it or started at least in the middle of the month. So okay, we got a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday going on. Okay, so we're good. Okay, so let me just go ahead and put these on. And I've been decorating the weekly with you guys with the days of the week and the dates. When I first started, I was doing this off camera, but I like doing it on camera with you guys as far as dating and stuff. But I'm getting a little bit faster now, so that's not that big of a deal. And these stickers are a little bit bigger too, so it's easy to do. Yeah, so I have been just studying these last couple of days. I finished a book that was about like 500 and I think 50 pages. I was able to finish it in about like 2 weeks. And then this week I started studying to take an exam. It's like an open book exam that I'm doing. You still have to pass it with a 60% or greater, and it's timed as well. And I did really good on the first exam that I took. I got like a 96. This test I ended up getting like a 79. My husband was like, just go ahead and take the test. For the first test I had like re-looked at the quizzes, and I think I went through those like 3 or 4 times, and I kind of like went through all the vocabulary words in the book and kind of reread some sections of the book that I was struggling with a little bit. and let's check it the date. And I didn't do that this time with his advice. So he said, well, you only need 60%. But I will tell you, because I didn't do that, it took me a little bit longer. I think I only had like 20 minutes left. I think you get like an hour and something minutes, but there's like a little timer on it. And I was getting close, but I was able to kind of like recheck my work, look over some questions that I had marked down that I was kind of like unsure about. So that was cool, that I had time to do that. So I today finished that, did that, and started my next book. And I'm going to try to finish that quickly as well. And let's hope that I get through it and retain all of the wonderful information that I need to. Same thing with this one. I have to get 60% or higher. So it's been a while, guys, since I've like put that study cap on and been out here in these streets studying and taking quizzes and tests. You know, I did the college thing, and I think I was a pretty good student. I was very studious. I struggled like in college, like my first year in school a little bit, because I had a crazy schedule where I had classes at like 6 o'clock at night. My schedule was crazy. It was not good at all. I don't know what I was thinking. I just think I wanted something different than high school, so I made this like crazy schedule. And it just didn't make any sense, because of course, like, who wants to go to class at like 6 o'clock at night? I mean, it was like I think it was like one of those elective classes. I didn't really even think I did need it for like art or something, but I think it was film. So that was kind of cool. I got to watch, you know, different types of cinema. But anywho, that was my first semester. My second, and did I work my first semester? I'm trying to think. Maybe I did. I think I did start to work. Where did I work? I can't remember. I think I worked like at a department store. And then I worked on campus for a little bit. I really wanted a campus job, but that job, they had me working nights. Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's the only days that were available, of course, for the new person. And it was fun, because if you imagine college kids coming in and out of there, underage drinking events and non-underage drinking events, scenarios going on campus. It was fun. But it just kind of got tiresome. Everybody knew that when people do that shift, I think even the manager was like, nobody stays doing that shift. But they really needed the people that had been there the longest and worked in the daytime. You know, I had the normal hours. Nobody wanted to do the shift that I had. It was like another guy did, though. And what's crazy is he didn't even live close to campus. Like, he had to take the bus to get there. I think driving, he was about like 20 minutes away from campus. So who knows how long it took him to get to campus. And I think I gave him a couple of rides home. And I'm trying to think at that time. Oh, the reason why I did that is because I lived even further away, but I had a car. Oh no, did I live on campus during that time? I can't remember. Because at one point, no, maybe I did live on campus, which was nice. I did not need to drive him home, but I was like, you're taking a bus? I think as we would get out, I think it was like a little convenience store. We would get out work would be done by like 2 in the morning. We had to do some light cleaning, nothing serious. I had done like working in food when I was in high school, so that's probably why I even got hired there. I had some work experience. I wasn't completely green, but anywho, like I knew, okay, we need to clean the soda machine and stuff like that. You know, all that grody things that unfortunately when you work in fast food that only the overachievers like me sometimes like, okay, we gotta clean this even though it's disgusting. And if it's disgusting to clean a soda machine, that means nobody's been cleaning it, which is gross. But I have been witness to that, and I was a person, the good employee that was like, oh, let me clean this. And all you have to do, there's like these little dispenser knobs that you could just turn to take them off or turn to put them in. You just soak them in carbonated, like clear carbonated water. That's it. Like it's not, and maybe like some little solution, some little tablets, which are like solution based or something like that. Like it's not something that's like hardcore by any means. So I don't know why people, maybe I should move this up. I don't know why the places that I seen, that I worked at, like they weren't being clean, because it's not even that big of a deal. But anywho, I was getting off topic. Oh yeah, talking about college. So anywho, yeah, it's been a while, guys, since I've been diligently studying. Now professionally, it's like, okay, you have like little tests here and there, but nobody's really studying for those. Like, you know, something similar to like, you know, HR test and OSHA or any kind of like certifications or things that you may need, you know, for your gig. Oh, I've done those for years, and because, you know, the industry that I worked in is like, you know, the stuff. The only thing you need to kind of like figure out is like if there's any updated information or like some new, you know, updated clause. But for the most part, that's just stuff that you know. So yeah, that's been going well. So I have one more probably 550-page book. I have 2 more books that I need to get through, but I think I'm just gonna do my study guide book instead, but I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure, but I think I pretty much have figured it out based on how I test on my practice tests. That'll kind of determine, you know, how I want to test for everything else. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. And I've been doing this, oh wow, it's been like a couple of months, but seriously, it was this August, probably seriously July and August. I took my time on the first book for sure, which I'm glad I did. At first I was like, oh my god, I need to hurry up, but at the same time, I got 96%. So it worked. But that was like extra in case. I don't know for if any of you guys are studying for tests or anything that's going on. You know, it's a privilege to have a time to do that work, right? It's definitely a privilege because in college I worked and went to school, and the library was like seriously my savior. Oh yes, I was talking about, yeah, first year I lived on the dorms, great experience. Second year I moved out. Potential roommate bailed on me last minute. Very upsetting. Like, I think I only had like a few weeks to find a place, a roommate, etc. And I was upset with the girl. I think we went to high school together. Yeah, we went to high school together. And after that, I like never saw her. And if she did see me, she definitely didn't come up to me. So that bridge was kind of burned. But with her at least, maybe I should have been a little bit nicer, but she bailed on me. Which I kind of had the feeling that she was. Like, we didn't know what we were doing trying to get an apartment. Like, I don't even think anybody would like seriously rent with us anyway. Like, we didn't have any appointments scheduled like with anybody. It was just a hot mess. And so she bailed on me. She had a friend, which she told me about. She was like, oh, I do have a friend that's from our area that's living out here already. And I should have kind of known then when she mentioned it. It's like, well, can she take both of us? I might even said something like that. And maybe she did ask the girl, and she was like, no, I can only take one of you. But obviously you need your parents. I mean, you don't have no credit. You need your parents to really step up and help you. And not to say that they wouldn't have. I didn't ask. Nobody was really nobody was really like, okay, Shanice, you gotta get you an apartment. I think my dad didn't want me. No, he wanted me to live the dorms. He wanted me to leave the dorms, but that was crazy because I didn't apply. I should have applied, and then everybody I knew had already established their roommates. But crazy enough, they had chaotic roommate situations because they like knew the people, and everybody ended up like moving out of these places they found like their sophomore year anyway, and not even talking to them or being friends, like all this kind of crazy stuff. And I didn't have that. I just found like an ad. I can't remember the platform that I found this ad on, but I did, and I found a roommate or roommates. It was a house. That's all I was trying to remember with that first store. I was like, did I live all the way out there? I think I lived like 30 minutes away from campus my sophomore year. So yeah, I found a house last minute, roommating with professional women. It was kind of cool and aspiring too because they were like grown and I was like super young. All I did was like work, go to school, see my boyfriend like on the weekends. That was it. Did I even go out? I think I might have went out with, my friends that I met in the dorms or something like that, but nothing crazy, girl. I was like seriously just into school, which goes into this whole studying thing. So yeah, that year, sophomore year, I think my grades my freshman year were maybe okay. And then my sophomore year, the first semester was good. The second semester, they were not that good, or like half of the second semester they weren't that good. So what I started, because I moved out, so I was in Mira Mesa, and just commuting to work, school, it was just too far. So yeah, the people I worked with, I got another job. The people I worked with, they all roommated together, and people were moving out, so I was able to move in, and that was closer to campus, and so that was a good situation. But then, like, nobody really went to school. Yeah, nobody there went to school. None of the friends went to school. So I was trying to study at home, but then they'd be like, oh, come hang out. So I knew that I had to be in the library. So I was at the library 24/7. And I think what I did was I did a better schedule that year. I think I only went to school either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or went to school Tuesdays and Thursdays or something like that. Like, I finally got the schedule that I wanted. Maybe it was Monday, Wednesday, Friday or something like that. But then I scheduled like a 2-hour gap, maybe not by choice, but that 2-hour gap, man, that helped me, because I would just be in the library. Like, if it was like a class that wasn't back to back that I couldn't get, I was like, fine, I'm just going to the library. So I would like eat lunch, hang out with some people possibly, and then that was it. Just hang out in the library, studying. I fell asleep, took naps in the library. I was just in the library. So I'm definitely English major here. I definitely can read, girl. I'm like all read out. I've been trying to finish. When I moved out, because I did join a book club, and I've joined book clubs before in the past in other cities that I lived in, but with this studying, I don't have time to read for fun. I just want to get my studying done and be done with it. So I'm gonna put my little to-do sticker here. So yeah, drop down in the comments, let me know if you guys are like little study warriors. Are you guys good at studying? What are your techniques? Are you ride or die like me? Reading 550 pages in 2 weeks. And I've been liking the like lo-fi music for studying. I actually was using it while working too, to help me focus, or just have some background music that wasn't like heavy on the lyrics. I think it's nice. And I like the Pomodoro. One of my best friends had told me about the Pomodoro method, and that was great too, because if you have like projects or tasks that you feel like maybe that are a little mundane, or they're long-winded projects, but you just need to buckle down and get something done in it, they have timers. So the Pomodoro method has like maybe 10-minute, 15-minute, 25-minute timers with music in the background and visuals on YouTube, of course. And what that does is you get to take a little break. So maybe like after 25 minutes, you get to take like a 5-minute break, which I would like stretch, you know, if I've been sitting down all day, go grab something to eat, come back, and then restart my task. And doing that really, really helps. I haven't used it yet for studying, but maybe I should. But actually, the way that I've been doing it is just taking big gaps of time and just buckling down and doing it. But you know, you got to get up and stretch anyway, so I'll do that on my own. And then sometimes the music in the background, when you're doing that massive amount of reading, even lo-fi, it can be a little distractive. So I don't even really need it, but I do have more energy in the morning. So I like studying and stuff like that when I have the most energy, especially like on the weekends. So that's a plus. But yeah, I'm getting through it. I'm hoping that I can get through everything yeah, in 2 weeks, 2 weeks or less. I didn't really have a timeline on when I wanted to complete this stuff. I kind of sort of do. It's just taking a little longer than expected, but it may all be for a reason. So I'm just gonna let it ride out. I mean, it's not like it's 100 pages. It is 500 pages, and you gotta study as well. So I need to be give myself a little bit more grace. But anywho, we are done. So we planned for August 24th through August 30th, Monday to Sunday, weekly spread in my classic vertical. I think it turned out great. We used our tropical boho. We used our abode at Botanical. We did not use this one, but I'll link it up there anyway. And we have Time to Date, and then we have the Rainbow Collection. I'm really loving these collections by Rongrong. So cool. And you guys know that I went ahead and bought a couple of books from sticker books from Happy Planner because I wanted, you know, a really cool summary vibe that I was looking for. And I think I ended up buying something for that 6 books or 7 books for 30 deal. I did buy 2 more sticker books, 2 or 3 more sticker books from them. I think I bought the Saved by the Bell and the Internal Stars. I'm waiting for it to ship out because I wanted to use my Saved by the Bell. I haven't even used the planner yet. I'm supposed to use it in August. August is almost over, so that sucks. I don't even think I wrote in it at all. I was going to do it on camera and plan with you guys with the stickers, but maybe I'll just write in it. So I was going to use that for project studying and social media planner. But I don't know. It's summery theme. I feel like the Saved by the Bell is like summer vibes in California, but also like back to school. So I'm still going to use it anyway. And then I have the Eternal Stars as like a backup for when I want to go into my black and white era of my planners, because I do that from time to time. But anywho, this is what I have. I really like it. It's cutesy. It's keeping up with my summery theme. And please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time.